Hi, I'm Jesse Adler, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be revisiting my RC plane project. So, let's move over here to the airboat first, though. And this I built a few months ago, linked a video up in the card. And basically I took the parts from my RC airplane, which include the propeller, the motor, this little 3D printed housing that I built, the receiver, and a few other parts. And because they didn't work in the RC airplane, I'll link that video up in the card as well, so you can see why it didn't work. But I'm going to try to get the RC airplane actually working by moving around the center of gravity to get it to fly better. So the first step is to take these electronics off of the airboat. Let's get started. Okay, so next I need to make sure the transmitter works with the receiver. So I'm going to turn it on. There we go, it's on. And I'm going to set it over here. Actually, I'll set it down here, so in case the propeller starts moving, it doesn't get hit. Okay, so plug it in, and that's the noise of the motor getting ready. And there we go, it works. So the next step is to take all the electronics off of here, and I'll put them onto the airplane. Okay, so as you can see, I just got the parts off, so let's get them right into the plane. So here I have the plane finished, and the biggest problem before was the center of gravity was way too far forward, because I think I had a bigger battery, a bigger motor, and everything. So I'm going to try to move the center of gravity backwards, and yeah. So the center of gravity, as a tip, is usually supposed to be within like about that inch and behind the leading edge of the wing, and the leading edge is just the very beginning. So I'm going to hold it there, and it's already tipped forward before we even put the battery here. So I'm probably going to need to put the battery somewhere on the wing or behind the wing. So let me grab the battery. Here's the battery. And I actually have it in this 3D printed case so that if it hits the ground it doesn't get as hurt. But here, I'll take it out of that for this testing so it'll be lighter. That's the battery. It's actually super tiny. It's just a 3-cell 850 milliamp hour battery. So let's see if I place it right in the middle of the wing. Let's see what happens. Yep, still forward. Let's see if I place it behind the wing. Still center of gravity forward. A little bit further back. Still center of gravity forward. A little bit further back. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, I can go a little bit further. That seems a little bit further. Yeah, that seems good. So I'm going to try, well, I'm going to need a big extension. I'm going to make a extension wire to go from here to here, and I'm just going to tape the battery on and see how it flies. Let's do that. Okay, so I got the charging cable hooked up, or the extension cable hooked up, but I found out that my battery, which is right here, was completely dead, and I think I killed one of the cells. You see, it's a 3-cell LiPo, and 2 of the cells seem to be working fine, putting out just over 3 volts, like 3.7 or 3.8. One of the cells is right at 0, so it's not working. So yeah, I had to order a new one, and it'll take like 4 or 5 days for that to come. So until then, goodbye. So I got the battery, so let's go flying. Okay, so I just got back from the park, and it was not a success. As you can see, the motor completely ripped the screws out right there. So I'm going to have to reprint that 3D printed part. And then it started ripping open the plane, so I'm going to have to put some hot glue in there, put that back together, reprint the 3D printed part, put the screws back in, and then I'll turn you on then. See you then. Okay, so I got it all fixed up. You can see there it's all nice and straight, so let's take it out again. And this time I'm going to try to turn the motor on before it is thrown, and we'll see if that helps. So let's go.